The video game industry saw a massive boom during the pandemic, but Americans are now spending 13% less on gaming than a year ago and more time outside. All while big tech companies have actually been shelling out billions to buff their offerings. We take a look at some of the massive investments that have yet to pay off in this week's 5 for Friday. Netflix's dismal showing comes in at number 5. The streaming giant quietly launched gaming in November of last year. Just how quiet? Less than 1% of its users have even downloaded a game. Netflix isn't saying how much they've invested so far, but they did pay $72 million to buy Next Games, the company behind a Stranger Things game apparently no one plays. Sony in Q2 reported a 2% loss year-over-year in gaming sales, while operating profits tanked almost 37%. That's why its acquisition of Destiny-maker Bungie is number 4. Sony paid $3.6 billion in hopes of no-scoping the competition. They even recently expanded their own cloud gaming, and the PS5 has been on the market for nearly 2 years, but chip shortages have limited supply, also eating into its numbers. Take-Two Interactive's $12.7 billion purchase of mobile game maker Zynga comes in at number 3. More than 2 billion people worldwide play mobile games. I'm told we call them casual. The publisher behind Grand Theft Auto has been raking in dough through microtransactions on PC and consoles, but their stock is down 50% this year. They're hoping to make waves with the Words with Friends and Farmville maker. Gosh, remember Farmville invites? Man, Facebook used to be wild. Speaking of Facebook, number 2 is the company now known as Meta's $2 billion deal to buy VR headset maker Oculus. Meta's having a rough go of it, posting a revenue loss in the second quarter of this year, its first since going public. With its big play in the metaverse, the company's Reality Labs took a $2.8 billion loss. They increased the price of the headset by $100 too, citing production and shipping costs. Yikes. But our number 1 is Microsoft's $68 billion purchase of Call of Duty and World of Warcraft developer Activision Blizzard. The deal still faces regulatory scrutiny, and it's a huge price tag considering Microsoft's gaming revenue fell 7% in the second quarter. The Xbox maker has been gobbling up studios for years to boost its Game Pass lineup. With nearly $80 billion on the table from 3 major acquisitions, they gotta figure out how to nerf those losses. All that said, video games still make more revenue every year than Hollywood and the music industry combined. But hey, if it's hurting the bottom line, I'm gonna tell you about it. It's just business. And that's your 5 for Friday. I'm Simone Del Rosario. We'll see you next week.